It happened on a Tuesday morning, in the least likely place to make a friend, an elevator stuck between floors. The air was a bit stale, the kind that you only notice in an elevator. The fluorescent lights flickered as the elevator made its usual ascent, but then, without warning, it jolted and came to an abrupt stop. Alex, who had entered the elevator on the 5th floor, felt a nervous knot in their stomach. The momentary lurch had taken them by surprise. While Alex contemplated the situation, the door slid open just enough for another person to squeeze in. That person was Sam, a stranger holding a box labeled "Do Not Drop," very fragile, probably. The box looked peculiar, and the warning left a sense of mystery hanging in the air. As the doors closed again, sealing them both inside, it became apparent that they were trapped between the floors, with no immediate way out. They stared at each other, a mix of uncertainty and curiosity in their eyes. "Well," Sam said, breaking the uncomfortable silence, "this is awkwardly dramatic for 9 a.m. The attempt at humor caught Alex off guard. A laugh escaped their lips, surprising them with its lightness amidst the tension. Sam grinned, and for a moment, the anxiety of being stuck transformed into an unexpected camaraderie. As the minutes dragged on and the elevator remained stubbornly still, the lights flickered again, casting a soft glow around them. Silence enveloped the small space, broken only by the sound of someone's stomach growling. It was Sam's, a humorous reminder that breakfast had been missed in the rush of the morning. Instead of panicking at their predicament, they took the opportunity to talk. "So, what's in the box?" Alex asked, nodding toward the container that seemed to occupy so much of Sam's attention. Sam's eyes lit up with excitement, as if revealing a treasure. "A snow globe collection," they exclaimed. "I've been gathering them for years. Each one has a memory attached. This one here," Sam pointed to a corner of the box, "is from when I visited New York last winter. You can shake it, and the snow falls over the skyline. It's magical." Alex smiled, captivated by the story. "That's incredible. I've always wanted to start a collection, but I never knew what to choose." They exchanged thoughts on hobbies, and gradually the conversation flowed freely. They talked about the strangest things they had ever placed in an elevator, the odd smells encountered in public transport, their favorite movies, and the worst school days that left lasting impressions. Laughter began to bubble up between them, easing the tension that lingered in the air. "I once had a teacher who tried to be cool by using slang," Alex recalled, shaking their head. "She completely butchered it. Everyone was just staring at her like she was from another planet." Sam burst into laughter, the sound infectious, and for the first time since being stuck, both felt at ease. As time went on, they shared names and perhaps the most personal details that had remained hidden behind the elevator walls. Alex discovered that Sam was studying art history, while Alex was pursuing a degree in environmental science. Their passions seemed vastly different, yet somehow they complemented one another, leading to a deeper conversation about how art can impact the world. Minutes turned into what felt like hours, an unquantifiable span of time where they immersed themselves in each other's stories. They swapped jokes, showcasing a playful back-and-forth rhythm that made the claustrophobic space feel expansive. It was as if the walls had melted away, creating a bubble of connection that was both refreshing and exhilarating. Just as they began to plan a future hangout, tossing around ideas for coffee shops that they loved, the sound of tools clattering against metal broke their conversation. The repair crew had finally arrived. With a loud clang, the doors began to open, revealing the outside world once more. The two friends blinked against the sudden brightness, adjusting to the light, and stood up from their seated positions on the floor, brushing off imaginary dust. The moment they stepped out of the elevator together, it felt natural, like they had known each other for years. They exchanged phone numbers, a promise to meet up soon solidifying their newfound friendship. Walking out of the building felt like stepping into a new chapter, filled with potential and excitement. There was an effortless bond formed in the most unlikely of circumstances, and the mundane act of taking an elevator had become the catalyst for something beautiful. The air outside was crisp, the kind that invigorates after being confined in a small space. They stood at the entrance, looking at each other and smiling, the shared experience something that would remain a cherished memory, a story they would tell for years to come, recounting the day they met trapped in an elevator. Because they hadn't just escaped a stuck elevator, they had walked out with a new best friend.